Hi, I'm Peter Travers, and this is Popcorn, where we talk about what's happening at the movies. And the big happening right now is Wanted, an action movie starring James McAvoy. In a minute, James will be with us to talk about the movie, but first, let's take a peek at what he's up to in Wanted.
Are you crazy?
Grab the wheel.
Oh, where are you going? Whoa! Get back in here!
James McAvoy, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's great to have you here. We just watched a scene of you seeming to never stop moving. This is just action, action, action all the way.
Yeah, no, it is. It's
so why? How did they attract you, a Scot, to play this American guy working in an office as the complete nerd?
Well, I read it and I thought this is completely different from anything I've ever done, which is always attractive.
Different than anything anyone's ever done, actually.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes.
But, you know, when I read it, I thought maybe it's different, maybe it's just another action film, and then I looked at the director's previous work, and I thought he'd taken, you know, vampire movies, and I've seen a million of those. Some of them I like, some of them I'm very bored of, and he made that something incredibly new and different. So I thought, if he can do for this action flick what he did for those flicks, then this is going to be very different.
Tell us a little bit of setup about Wanted. You told us, you know, that you wanted to do the action movie, but who are you playing?
I play a guy called Wesley Gibson who he's very unhappy. He's almost clinically depressed, I think, and suicidal. His girlfriend is having sex with his best friend, but he just can't bring himself to do anything about it. He never knew his father. His father died the week he was born, and one day, during the midst of all this horrible nothingness in his life, a woman comes along and says to him, your father was actually alive the entire time, your whole life, however he was killed today. And the guy who killed him is now going to try and kill you. And now you need to run, and now you need to try and kill the other guy. And she, played by Angelina Jolie, offers to train him and let him get his own back.
That's a nice premise.
It's a very nice premise, and they're assassins, and there's a whole fraternity, and they're called a fraternity, and they are this kind of like group of assassins who sort of they listen to fate. Fate says the world is imbalanced at the moment, and it's his fault, and the fraternity are sent out to kill him or her or him, you know.
And in your case, the first person that you meet in this fraternity or league or whatever it is Angelina Jolie playing Fox. So she's pretty intimidating all by herself.
You apologize too much.
Yeah, no, she's you know, she spends a lot of the film intimidating my character, really.
Was she intimidating you at all off camera?
No,
she was just easy.
She's a nice woman. She's chilled out. She's good fun. But yeah, no, she's perfect for playing that type of character, though, because I suppose, you know, her reputation and her image and all that kind of stuff. It's a lot to contend with, you know what I mean? But after 5 or 6, maybe 7 minutes, you quickly realise she's just a normal woman, you know.
Getting in shape to do a movie like this. What did they put you through? They certainly put you through hell in the movie, but what did you have to do to get in shape to play?
When we got to Czech Republic, I started doing kickboxing training with my stunt double, who's like a world champion, and then yeah, every day, 5 months, kind of an hour with that, and then an hour in the gym, and then God knows how many hours actually doing stunts. It was fun, you know, it was nice to do something like that.
Sure, it's great to do that. You don't get to really shoot that many people in real life. It doesn't happen. You don't get to go crazy in your office.
You don't get to go crazy in the office. That's one of the nicest things about this film, is it really supplies one of the adult fantasies of of giving the big FU moment to your boss, which I think we've all had at some point. And this, as fantastical as this film is, as ridiculous and kind of over the top as the action gets, there's always moments like this in the film that I think help you identify with the character, like the big kind of standing up to your boss moments, like the fact that this action anti-hero grows out of somebody who's actually just suffering from postmodern depression. Do you know what I mean? It's a very real, sadly truthful condition, you know.
What was the toughest? I mean, looking at the movie, you're on top of a train, your Angelina is going under the tunnel, and there's this much space. For you, what was the toughest thing to do?
But stunt-wise, there was a shot where I had to jump on to the bonnet of a moving car and then let it throw me off as it screeches to a halt. And just as I kind of hit the ground 2 feet from the front of it, a car comes and smashes into the side of the car that I was riding on, and that was all me with no wires, and I didn't do all my own stunts at all, but I did a few of them, and that was one. And that was quite exhilarating, but probably the most difficult because it was the most dangerous one I did, I think. It could have gone very wrong, but they wouldn't let me jump through a pane of sugar glass, where really the worst thing that would happen to me is I got a slightly scratched face or something. But they let me do this thing jumping on the cars, which I could have been run over and killed. So it was very strange. I don't understand insurance or producers. Producers I really don't understand.
There's no reason to.
No, I don't think they're actually human. I think they're from Mars. Should be like, women are from Venus, producers are from somewhere.
And they always run in packs. There's never seemingly just one of them.
Yeah, no, that's true. They turn up in packs, but then you get like the lone producer every now and again, and they're probably like uber powerful.
Ooh. It's a huge pleasure to meet you and talk to you, James.
Thanks, man.
Really
You too.
is.
Cheers
Take
very
care.
much.
And join us next time for Popcorn.